What's good, everybody? Welcome to BeerBiceps again. Today I'm bringing you a spectacular seafood recipe. We're gonna be cooking up a baby pomfret grilled in an Italian style. Now I know Italian style might sound a little intimidating to some of the viewers, but keep in mind that every single ingredient I'm using is easily available in India. So let's go. Now, according to me, to make any great grilled non-veg, these are the three basic ingredients you need. Garlic and a teaspoon each of salt and pepper. But today we're not just cooking up great non-veg, we're cooking up next level non-veg, and we need herbs to cook up next level non-veg. Now don't be intimidated by thyme and rosemary here. If you don't know much about it, make sure you check out my video on healthy cooking tips and tricks. I've spoken about how you can source them if you live in India, so don't worry about that. Now, rosemary and thyme are my personal favorite herbs. I think they're absolutely delicious, and if you don't know anything about herbs, I feel they make for a great starting point. Now, I'm going to start by taking the thyme, which has a really woody, Italian-y flavor. I'm going to mix the rosemary with it. Remember, you don't want to overdo it with the rosemary because it's a very perfumey flavor, and too much of it is kind of bad. That doesn't go for thyme, by the way. I'm going to mix the salt and pepper with it, and I'm going to start crushing these dried herbs. Now, in my video on health cooking tips, I spoke about how you can dry herbs, so make sure you check that out. Now, whenever we're talking about dry herbs, crushing is the way to go according to me. It helps release all the flavors into the fat that we're going to mix in the marinade for the fish. So make sure you crush it really fine, especially if it's a dried herb. So keep in mind that crushing the herb is always the way to go, man. Now, today's delicious, super cheap and super healthy protein source is the baby pomfret. I've just gotten the entrails removed, all the guts and all that, and I've also made these slits on top of the pomfret for our marinade to seep through. Okay, now the first step in developing the flavors for this marinade is the garlic, in my opinion. Garlic is as much a part of Italian culture as it is of Indian culture. It goes in a lot of their savory food. So once you've got the garlic in there, the next thing you can go in with is the herb mix we made. Now with the herb mix, be generous. Now I know I've been a little over generous here, but I just love my herbs. Okay guys, now this ingredient is completely optional and you can substitute it with another kind of fat, but according to me, it has a beautiful Italian-y flavor. Nothing's as Italian as extra virgin olive oil, and this particular one can be used for cooking as well. Generally, extra virgin's only used for salads. But anyway, we'll go in with about a tablespoon of extra virgin before cooking it and just start mixing it up. The good thing about the fat is that it also helps combine all the flavors and lets all the flavors seep into the flesh of the fish. Remember, with fish, you never need to marinate it for more than 20 minutes, really. Now, let's talk about ovens and temperatures. I'm going to be going for 200 degrees Celsius here to grill the fish, which some people might consider a bit too hot for seafood, but it works for me. So 200 degrees, and once your oven's hot enough, you can go in with that protein. So just make sure you place it carefully and don't keep the oven open for too long. You'll lose all the heat. So then you close the oven and just wait for about 5 to 10 minutes. Remember, fish is a very delicate protein. It doesn't need much time for marinating and it doesn't need much time to cook. Now these fish are super small and the cooking time varies according to the size of the fish. So a great indicator is those slits. Through the slits, you'll kind of know when it's cooked and when it's not. And for super tiny fish like this baby pomfret, you really don't need much time. About 5 or 6 minutes at 200 degrees will result in these beauties. You can serve these with a little bit of lemon on top for the acidity. And if you don't mind the extra calories, definitely sprinkle a little extra virgin olive oil on top just for that little added goodness. Keto power. Hey guys, so that was the recipe for today. If you liked the recipe and if you want more continental recipes, let me know by leaving a comment. Either way, if you want to follow my personal fitness journey, follow me on these handles and make sure you like my Facebook page as well. So until next time guys, from Gigs and Ranveer, see ya!